And welcome back to Sports Weekly on IEMG. I'm your host, Pep Fernandez. Thanks for checking in. We're talking girls volleyball in this segment. The playoffs begin this week. But first, we got to congratulate and celebrate, at least for a little bit, for San Gorgonio girls volleyball taking on Arroyo Valley in the Skyline League Tournament Championship match. Now, if San G wins this one, they would win their first ever league title in girls volleyball, the first one ever at San G. Well, the Hawks and the Spartans would battle for 4 sets, but San Gorgonio would come out on top, winning 3 sets to 1, 25-10, 24-26, 25-20, and 25-13. So congratulations to San Gorgonio. They punched their ticket to the playoffs, and they will hang their first ever league championship banner. Congratulations to the Spartans. Yeah, celebrate a little bit. I know they'll be focused, and they're going to regroup and try to make a playoff run, but you got to enjoy this one for a little bit. The first league title ever at San Gorgonio in girls volleyball. Congratulations to San G. All right, so congrats to San G. Also, let's take a look at the playoff teams coming up here for girls volleyball. We just mentioned San G's in the playoffs. They will take on Channel Islands in Division 9 in the first round. And also in Division 9, Indian Springs, your Mountain Valley League champion. So we've got 2 league champions in girls volleyball here in the city of San Bernardino, Indian Springs and San G. The Coyotes will open up Division 9 at home against River Springs Magnolia. And in Division 10, Arroyo Valley getting to the Skyline League Tournament Finals. They also go to the playoffs. They will be at home in D10 against Crossroads Christian. So congratulations to the Hawks, the Spartans, and the Coyotes going to the CIF Southern Section Girls Volleyball Playoffs, and those will begin later this week. Congratulations. All right, we've got one more week of the regular season in boys water polo. The playoff brackets will come out this weekend, and they will surely include Arroyo Valley. Head coach Peter Gonzalez has done it again, another great water polo team for the Hawks. We had a chance to talk to Coach Gonzalez about this year's team. Why have they been so successful again to get to the playoffs and maybe make a playoff run? He feels really strongly, really good about this year's team and how deep they might be able to go in the postseason. Here is head coach Peter Gonzalez.
Well, it's always good to catch up with Arroyo Valley head coach Peter Gonzalez of the boys water polo team. And coach, listen, I know we were talking about this earlier at the pool deck at San Gorgonio that you guys have been road warriors all season long. What do you think it says about your team that you've been able to, have success this season and you've had to go games, practices, everything on the road?
Yeah, I think that it kind of shows the commitment that I have from the team. I've been really happy with the amount of people coming every day and staying till, 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night almost. I can't say enough that just kind of shows you that the commitment the players are going through and having to still go home and do homework, having to still go home and have that student life is just amazing to me how committed they have really shown themselves to the season. And I couldn't be more happy with the amount of attendance I'm getting and just having all the students here is amazing. So yeah, it just shows the commitment level and I couldn't be more happy.
And coach, we're coming down the home stretch. I mean, you're going into the final week of the regular season and there's still a lot up for grabs, league titles, playoff spots. And, we were talking and you said you really like your team, just assuming you guys are in the postseason, which it looks like you will be. I mean, you feel like this team has the talent, the potential to maybe make a run in CIF. Is that right?
Yeah, no, definitely. We've been facing a lot of good teams and making good scores. We've been facing a lot of just really good competition. And I felt that when we were up against, good teams that we just play up to their level. I feel that when we play other teams, we just make them play our game versus playing theirs. So yeah, coming into this postseason, even now I'm telling them, hey, we're doing well. We're going to keep doing well. Let's get ready for it. Let's make the biggest jump that we can. And I definitely feel that where we're at is perfect. And I feel that we can easily make, the furthest we've gone to quarterfinals before. And I'm really hoping to make a stride to get into the semis or even finals and trying to get that title some way, shape, or form. So I definitely feel like this is a really good year for us to do it, especially with the new ranking system and with the students and kids I have with their commitment. I don't see a better time.
And of course, Coach, you guys want to be playing your best water polo going into the playoffs. How do you feel about the team right now? Do you like the way they're playing?
Yeah, absolutely. We had a really good league game the other day, and I just saw everything click through the season. One of the biggest things has just been, we only practice maybe an hour and a half just because of the time we're given. And I just keep thinking, man, if only we had a little more time. But the time that we have, my kids have really come up with like getting the most out of it and using to the best of their ability. And it really shows. You can see them getting better and better. You can see them improving every game, every minute. So no, definitely seeing that improvement. And I just, like I said, I feel really happy and blessed because they have put more than enough work into it. And luckily my assistant coaches this year have helped, help me with practices and with the team and, just all around, just great vibes, I guess. So really looking forward to the rest of the season.
Well, Coach, listen, I always love catching up with you. You do such a great job out there at Royal Valley, whether it's swim or water polo. And I know you got a special group this year. So hopefully the season's going to last several more weeks for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm really hoping to push forward and get as much as we can going and make that shot at the title this year.
All right. That's a Royal Valley head coach, Peter Gonzalez, boys water polo here on Sports Weekly on IEMG.
Coach Gonzalez has always been so generous with his time. I always appreciate chatting him and talking water polo, especially when Arroyo Valley has got a great team, and they do again this season. When we come back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG, we're going to break down Week 8 of the high school football season and also look ahead to Week number 9 because the league title races are beginning to take shape and playoff positioning. It starts now. We'll be right back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG.